Hello, I'm Tim Black. You're tuned in to Tim's Take Live. The video I'm about to show you is disturbing. It's hard to watch. You need to watch it. We need to talk about it. Here's the clip.
So this is a picture of Milton, Rosa Parks, and Dr. Hyde Cornblue. He was similar to his mom. He was a community worker, and he was always there speaking for who he considered the weak. Milton took action to ensure and promote individual rights, and that was one of his trainings that he got in working with Rosa Parks. You know, he was always addressing institutional racism. I admired him for that. He had a mental disability that became apparent as a young adult, when he was probably about 24, 25. But in spite of this, he lived his life independently. The tragedy of his death and how it happened, how they circled him and assassinated him, and he had no idea that those policemen would do that to him.
Shoot him so many times.
One policeman, after he's on the ground, turned him over, handcuffed him, and put his foot on his back. And that's in the video. And his blood running down the street like water. And he wasn't a threat. I mean, he had a little pen knife.
Man, they shot him about 15 times.
So to have 8 people to stand in front of one human being and shoot at him 46 times and hit him 14 times, it's been devastating to our family. It was devastating to the community, to everybody. To change those kinds of things that's happening in this community and other communities of the assassinations and murder, it starts at the top. When you have the U.S. government who go in and look at something for 4 or 5 months and then come out and say, well, it wasn't intentional. It has given me a commitment for the little time I have left to work with parents here who their kids have been killed similarly. And justice still has not been served.
You know, when we watch videos like this, we need to keep in mind that we're watching the story of a real person's life. This is not a movie. And I'm trying to understand why there are people out there who think it's okay that we kill mentally disturbed people, that we see no other way of dealing with them. You mean to tell me 8 officers couldn't restrain this one man? There are a lot of cowards out there. All of you are fucking cowards. The officers who shot down Mr. Hall, you are a coward. Not only do you not deserve a job as an officer, you don't deserve freedom. You deserve jail time. The DOJ decided not to prosecute. said there was no willful misconduct. In the court of public opinion, you're all convicted. Eight officers gunned down Mr. Hall in broad daylight because they didn't have time to deal with his ass. They felt like they had wasted enough time with him. Let's just keep it real. He talked too much shit. They got tired of listening to it. They didn't want to deal with it no more. And they just took his life. How else did you explain 46 shots? 46 shots. How many did Bin Laden get? I mean, not that he really caused 9/11, but we pretended like he did. So I'm just saying. That's the lie they sold us. But I'm just wondering how many times Bin Laden was shot. Probably not nearly as many as Mr. Hall. Thugs with badges. Department of Justice did a half-assed job. And then you wonder why Mike Brown's case did. Look at this shit. We have footage of a schizophrenic man being gunned down by 8 officers. No wonder they support Darren Wilson. Come on. Look at this. Do you see what I see? Do you see it? I wanted to maintain decorum. I did. Because I wanted to, Miss Hall, I wanted to give the respect this story deserves. But I have to keep it real and authentic. I am angry. I am incensed. I've had it up to here with this taking of lives for no other reason than they can. You police apologists, coward, brainwashed sheeple. You want to convince me that 8 officers were in fear of their lives over one man with a penknife. They didn't kill Mr. Hall because they were in fear of him. They killed Mr. Hall because they felt like it. Obviously, they had options. Don't act as if they didn't have options. All right, I'm done. Subscribe to this channel. Support me. We're going to fight the fight, the good fight, folks. We're going to fight the good fight. You, I, together. We're going to fight the good fight. You hear me? All right. Sons of bitches. Sons of bitches.